Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play One Must Fall 2097. We're at the arena. Story mode. Let's go after fire. One thing about these fights, they are very different from each other. So yeah, although I'd like to show you me defeating both of them just so you can see how many points you get for doing so. My ultimate goal is just to show you both of them rather than just fire. So yeah, of course we'd have to get an Electra with a fairly quick pilot, and hopefully we can get to him. Get through the preliminary fight, as it were. Ow. Alright. One more to go.
Round 3, fight.
Ooh, nice. Got lucky on that one. Alright. Fire.
Round 1, fight.
Alright, let's do this. Ow. Try to keep on the offensive as much as possible, because we've seen what this thing can do when it's given a chance. Whew. One down.
Round 2, fight.
Whew. Two. We've been here before, though.
Round 3, fight.
And then something went down the wrong pipe. And oh boy, it's starting out the same way. Nope. Alright, good. Whew. Close. Ah. Ow! Well, it's not as bad as that 3-hit combo, but he still defeated me.
Round 4,
Okay.
fight.
Whew. Try again. Oh! Oh, I missed the roundhouse. Oh, he had to back off. I gotta remember, he tends to do that. No! Who won? Oh, really? He must be at like 1 HP or something. Alright, there we go again. As I found out, as soon as you get to fire, you can't get another chance to face him in the same story mode tournament, so yeah. Ow! Come on. Yeah, I got him. Woohoo! We got it. Same process to get to fire is used to get to the next one. 2 million destruction bonus. Alright, a very different fight. A very different fight, to reiterate it. It's a very defensive fight. Of course, you know, if he keeps blocking like that and he doesn't do anything else, great. He is extremely fast, especially his shadow attacks. And he's got other skills as well, which can literally freeze us in our tracks if it hits us, so yeah. It's one of these special attacks, I believe, for the shadows, so yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it's quick. So far, so good. Got him. One down. 2 more to go. But if you think 2 million points for a destruction bonus is big, but until you see what this thing can give you, if we can get there, get to the promised land, as it were. Probably should have done my usual combo there. There we go. That's the freeze attack. That's the first time we've seen him. Use it. No. Ow. All right. One more to go, but we know how this can go. Ooh, that was close. Oh! Not now, not now. Oh boy, that was close. Ow! He jumped over it. Yes! And the destruction. 13,000,006 for vitality, 20 million destruction bonus. The crowd cheered as Ice was defeated in the remarkable showdown with Angel. Angel pleased excited onlookers with respectable skill. Here's the hit that ended the match. We won. We won. So yeah, they were the 2 secret / special combatants in the story mode, Fire and Ice. So yeah, was thinking about showing you just how many points you can end up with by going through the whole tournament, but just for the fact that I got to Ice and was even able to defeat him, I think that's a bonus enough, and anything else I feel would stink of being unnecessary. So yeah, definitely just wanted to show them. Ultimately, I just wanted to show you the 2 bosses, but yeah, the bonus of defeating them is good enough for me. So, which means all that is left for us is to double check our settings here, make sure everything's cranked up in the video there. Gameplay, speed is good, hyper good, power is good, hazards on, yes please. These 2 options here will not play a role. As we take a look at tournament mode. Now, the tournament mode has its own story as well, so here we go. The year is 2097, Friday. You've waited for this night since you were a child. 15 years of training will be used tonight. Your future career, the main prize. The left elbow still needs a little work. Just 3 more days. Move the fight to next Friday and they won't know what hit him. Lying on the table, you can't see where the voice came from, but you recognize the colorful language of Team Chief Plug McEllis. Don't be nervous, Plug. This bot is fresh from the factory and the best there is, you reply, trying to hide the shaking in your own voice. I'll show you just how good a job your team did. I know you will. It's just that this is your first match and your opponent's 10th. Should give you more time. Time to what? Sim training gets old. There's no simulator that can compare it with the real thing. I have to do it now. The board will see me as a challenger and hothead. I need the edge to get in the season schedule. Good luck to you. Give him an uppercut for me, says Plug. The attendants begin checking your suit. You can feel the small needles in the helmet pressing into your skull. 15 minutes to showtime. You feel a slight burning sensation as the drugs which connect you to the supercomputer seep into your spine. A cute attendant leans over the bed and gives you a wink. Nighty-night. Remember me when you're famous. Your eyes begin to shut. You blink a few times, trying not to fight the medication. Finally, your eyes begin to close as you lose consciousness. Metal. You can't believe the feeling. Your eyes open, but they're not your own. You look at your hand and flex it into a fist. You strike the fist against your opposite palm, and the sound is like two trains smashing together. You realize that you'll never get used to jacking in. The feeling of power you get from suddenly becoming a few hundred tons of dangerous equipment. "You there, kid?" says a voice inside your head. You now hear several voices in the background. Physical attributes steady, all systems mark. You turn your head over to the body lying on the bed 10 meters away and almost 30 meters below. You speak, your voice amplified 100 times. "I'm Slice Plug, let's do some crushing." It is no longer blood you feel pumping, but synth oil. Your eyes now show you heat dissipation factors, metal strength, weapon power, damage scales, and some other figures so complicated you know to ignore them. Even though you no longer have blood, it feels like your pulse is climbing as the clock over the door nears 0. 0 hour, let her roar. The door opens, the crowd cheers, the game begins. And the game indeed does begin with tournament mode. Alright, so we don't have much choice here but to create a new pilot, so let's do so. Alright. You can use numbers in this, but whenever it saves the pilot in the game's directory, it actually omits the numbers, so no real reason to. And it could potentially save you some headaches in trying to find said pilot should you want to carry it over to, keep it kind of thing for future reference or purposes. So yeah. Alright, Intrepid. Alright, so and next we get to choose our character, our pilot. So yeah, there's 2 female, 2 male, all with varying degrees of appearance, or varying appearances. So you can choose whichever you like. So in my case, let's choose this guy. Alright. And next up is choosing the difficulty. Got aluminum, iron, steel, or heavy metal. Let's go heavy metal. The difficulty does influence how much money you win from each battle, or each fight, so heads up there. Obviously, being the higher you go, the more money you win, kind of thing. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, and on top of that, we got 4 different tournaments to enter as well. So yeah, we could enter one of these, but you start the tournament with 0 money. And well, this is a Let's Play, so and going to be showing the full glory of this game, or as much as I can anyway. So let's start at the beginning with the North American Open. Attempt to wrestle the North American title from the 2-time world champion Raven. The North American Open attracts respected competitors from around the globe. Winnings moderate, competitors intermediate, and registration fee $1,500,000. So basically 1.5 million. So select it. And if you start at the beginning, you end up with a little extra spending money. So yeah, any of the others, we'd start with 0 money, but you start at the beginning and you get some extra money to spend. We are starting in the Jaguar robot, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, this is where you do the upgrades. You can change your robot's colors here, and yeah, can't remember what his colors were, but yeah, I'll eventually be changing it, but for now, I think I'll save that until next time. So yeah, that's good enough for now. So yeah, then you can use money you earn to buy upgrades for the robot, and obviously we can eventually be able to trade for other robots. My lack of knowledge of said robots generally results in me focusing on the Jaguar here, but you know, I may take a look at them down the line, but for the most part I just plan on sticking with Jaguar. So yeah, and you can go into the pilot training here as well, another way to upgrade, just basically setting your own pilot through some training courses. So yeah, you can upgrade their power, their strength, agility influences how quickly they can move the robot across the screen, and also it also influences their ability to jump. So the higher the agility, the higher you can jump, and I believe it actually influences how fast it can. Well, it influences its agility, so it's much more responsive. So yeah, and endurance again, it's a as a at least a dual purpose in that one, it reduces the amount of damage you can take, and it also reduces your or increases your resistance to stunning. So yeah, but since we can't really upgrade the robot yet, we gonna have to focus on the pilot training here. So for the most part, I'll put it this way: we are rank 10 currently, and we are going to. You can actually practice if you like. So you're rank 11. Which means we've got 10 pilots to go through to reach the championship. However, in the North American tournament, I believe there is up to 4 special fights you can unlock by satisfying certain conditions. And the first one requires you to do a minimum amount of damage on average for, I believe, at least 5 consecutive fights. It's either 4 or 5 consecutive fights, and then you'll get the opportunity to challenge them. There's also another one which it can... let's put it this way. I would like to be able to show you all of them, but the other one we'd likely run into requires a pilot to be in a certain position that is not second place, or in the position where it would trigger we would trigger another one. So yeah, like I said, I will be trying my best to be able to show them off, and if there are any we don't, well, I guess I'll just have to try to explain to the best of my ability what they're like at the end of the tournament. But in any case, next time we will get started on our fight. We'll be fighting Cassette. And in case you're wondering, actually, the beauty about this game as well is that as you progress through the ranks, I believe the order in which or the standings that they are right now can change as you go through it, so that's kind of a nice feature as well. So yeah, next time we'll take care of some training courses before we hop in and take on our first challenger in Cassette in the... what's she fighting? And she's fighting in the shadows, so yeah. Look forward to that, because I certainly do, because this is... as fun as the story mode is, this tournament mode is by far the meat of this game. So yeah, and a big portion of the reason why this game is so beloved and why it's so iconic, why it's just a fun game. So yeah. But in any case, I think I've rambled on long enough. Next time, I'll let's just do the training courses now, just so we can jump right into the fights next time. So, before we jump into the first fight, I usually like to put the agility in as much as possible. And whatever's left, we can go power if you like, or we can do the endurance. Let's go with endurance. Now, you know what? Since we're going to be trying to... yeah, let's go with power just to help getting to the first special combatant a bit easier. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, next time we'll jump into the fight with Cassette and see how we do. This is Intrepid83 signing off. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like on your way out. It really does help support the series here and helps anybody else looking for games of this nature on YouTube, or this game in general. And I thank you for your support, and I thank you for helping me help get this game out there for those who have never discovered it before, and for those who want to see if it's still going strong or if people are still playing it. And if you're not subscribed yet, why not head on over to the channel? Check out some of the other stuff, other content I've made over the years, and see if anything there could potentially earn your subscription. And if you dislike the video, feel free to hit the dislike button. Maybe leave a comment suggesting how it can improve. I'm always looking for ways to improve my LPing. But in any case, and until next time, thank you for spending some of your time here. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.